This is not about hoping anymore, it is about receiving what has been fully delivered to you. Archangel Michael says, destiny is being rewritten in golden letters. When the world sees what happens next, they will know this was not luck or chance but a divine act of power and love. Type Amen to get blessing 1010. Archangel Michael says, heaven is still moving with great speed, ensuring that nothing delays your miracle. The spiritual pathways are now cleared completely, no enemy, no human plan, no unseen darkness can block the arrival of your $55 million blessing. I see the throne room of heaven glowing brighter than ever, your name carved into radiant golden light. Angelic scribes are sealing documents of wealth, and cherubim are preparing to deliver them into your hands. This is not a promise for tomorrow, this is happening now. Archangel Michael says, you have cried long enough, waited long enough, and fought unseen battles without knowing that armies of light were fighting for you. Those battles are now over. The war for your destiny is won, and heaven has released victory to you. Even as you read, new connections are being formed. People you have never met are feeling drawn to bless you, to open doors, to create opportunities that align with heaven's wealth transfer. This is not coincidence, it is divine orchestration unfolding perfectly. Type Amen to get blessing 8181. Your struggles with finances will become stories of triumph. Soon, you will speak of nights of lack only as memories, for you are stepping into abundance that will never run dry. Generational curses are shattering right now, releasing your bloodline into freedom and prosperity. Archangel Michael says, this $55 million carries a spiritual assignment. It is not merely for spending, it is for establishing your rightful place in destiny, empowering you to rebuild and restore what darkness tried to destroy. I see massive doors of influence opening before you. Palaces, grand halls, elite gatherings, places where your voice will carry authority and your presence will command respect. This wealth will lift you higher than you ever imagined possible. Archangel Michael says, do not be afraid of this sudden elevation. Heaven has equipped you with wisdom and discernment to handle greatness. Every trap set for you is being exposed and crushed under divine fire before you even step into these blessings. Type Amen to get blessing 2929. Tonight, as the world sleeps, heaven will be working tirelessly to deliver your miracle. At 9 p.m., angelic movements will align perfectly with earthly channels. Banks, legal systems, and hidden vaults will release wealth without resistance because heaven has spoken. Archangel Michael says, you will feel it before it arrives, a surge of peace, a divine warmth in your spirit, a knowing that everything has shifted permanently. That feeling is confirmation that the transfer is complete. You will no longer chase after help or beg for breakthroughs. Miracles will locate you without struggle, opportunities will unfold without you forcing them. The divine favor surrounding you will speak louder than any earthly voice. Archangel Michael says, a new chapter is opening in your life, one filled with overflow. The burdens you carried alone will be replaced with heavenly partnerships, angelic guidance, and unstoppable blessings. Type Amen to get blessing 4545. From this day, your story will change so drastically that even those closest to you will not recognize your life. Where there was once scarcity, there will be surplus. Where there was rejection, there will be divine acceptance and honor. Archangel Michael says, you are stepping into a destiny that was written before the world began. Every setback you faced was only preparing you to handle this blessing with wisdom and power. I see the heavens parting, releasing rain of prosperity upon your home. Every corner of your life will feel this touch. Health, relationships, opportunities, and joy will flourish alongside this wealth. Archangel Michael says, this is not a temporary miracle. This is a permanent shift into a life of abundance, sealed and protected by heaven itself. No darkness will ever pull you back into struggle again. Type Amen to get blessing 3838. Archangel Michael says, the heavenly vault is now wide open, releasing streams of wealth that cannot be stopped. The spiritual floodgates are pouring out blessings that will reach every hidden place of lack in your life. Even areas you thought were impossible to restore are being filled with abundance right now. I see divine messengers racing across realms to ensure this transfer is flawless. Heavenly bankers are counting, sealing, and delivering $55 million marked with your name in eternal light. This is not a promise that might fail, this is a decree that no power can alter. Archangel Michael says, you have suffered long nights, carrying silent burdens, believing you were forgotten. Heaven has not forgotten you. Every tear watered the soil of this miracle, and now the harvest is unstoppable and overflowing. Your enemies who once mocked you will witness what heaven has done. They will not be able to deny the supernatural shift in your life. This blessing will silence every voice that doubted your destiny. Type Amen to get blessing 6464. Right now, a massive ledger in the spiritual realm is being finalized. The entries of struggle, rejection, and loss are being erased. A new record is being written, one of wealth, honor, and divine authority, signed by the hand of heaven itself. Archangel Michael says, no mortal can undo what heaven has established. This financial miracle is locked under divine guardianship, beyond the reach of any thief or deceiver. I see bridges of light connecting you to global opportunities. Lands and properties in distant places will call your name. Resources you never knew existed are now aligning to serve your destiny. Archangel Michael says, this is bigger than one moment of prosperity. It is a permanent shift, a kingdom-level transformation that will echo through generations of your family. Type Amen to get blessing 5151. As the hour moves closer to 9 p.m., angels are drawing closer to you. Some stand guard, some prepare heavenly documents, and others deliver whispers of reassurance into your spirit. You are not alone in this moment. Heaven is surrounding you completely. Archangel Michael says, the power of delay has been shattered. No more waiting, no more endless battles to survive. What is coming now will arrive suddenly, transforming every corner of your life overnight. This miracle will rewrite your identity. Where you were once counted out, you will now be counted among the great. Where you were once unseen, the world will know your name. Archangel Michael says, wealth is not arriving as a gift but as a rightful inheritance. Heaven has decreed it, earth has no choice but to obey. Type Amen to get blessing 6767. From the highest places of power, decisions are already shifting in your favor. Boards, executives, and leaders you've never met are unknowingly signing off on blessings that will reach you without fail. Archangel Michael says, you were designed for greatness. No struggle can erase that. And now, this blessing of $55 million will serve as a crown of proof that you are chosen by heaven. I see celebration in realms unseen. Angels are rejoicing, singing victory songs, and preparing to deliver good news that will shock everyone around you. This is not just a turning point, it is the fulfillment of promises made to you long ago. Archangel Michael says, prepare yourself, for when 9 p.m. arrives, miracles will fall like rain, washing away every trace of pain and replacing it with abundance everlasting. Type Amen to get blessing 303. Archangel Michael says, the heavenly trumpets are sounding right now, announcing that your season of lack has officially ended. This is not a promise waiting for approval, it is already sealed in the courts of heaven, stamped with eternal authority. Every angel assigned to your destiny is moving swiftly to ensure this blessing arrives without delay. I see the spiritual winds shifting in your direction, sweeping away every obstacle that once blocked your progress. Invisible chains tied to your finances are snapping apart, falling powerless to the ground. The blessing is now unstoppable because it carries divine fire that consumes every form of resistance. Archangel Michael says, at this very hour, unseen angelic hands are placing documents of wealth and inheritance directly into your path. These are not symbolic papers, these are heavenly decrees that earthly banks and systems will soon mirror. The transfer of $55 million is already done in spirit and will soon be undeniable in the natural realm. This miracle will not come gradually, it will descend like lightning, striking every area of your life with breakthrough. Overnight, doors will open, calls will come, and miracles will manifest faster than your mind can process. This is how heaven moves when it is your appointed time. Type Amen to get blessing 454. Even as I speak, angelic forces are entering territories where your name has been forgotten. They are placing your name on the lips of decision makers, influencers, and benefactors who will move mountains to bless you. Without knowing why, they will feel compelled to send resources your way. Archangel Michael says, what is unfolding now will be talked about for years to come. People will say, I have never seen a transformation this fast, because it is beyond human understanding. Heaven is proving to the world that you are chosen and divinely favored. I see chains of debt, struggle, and rejection shattering like fragile glass. In their place, golden paths are being laid before you, paths that lead directly to your financial throne. No one can take this seat, it was created for you alone. Archangel Michael says, even those who worked against you will have no choice but to witness your elevation. The divine spotlight is turning toward you, and nothing can dim its brilliance as it announces your breakthrough to the earth. Type Amen to get blessing 6262. Your blessing is not limited to money alone. Along with $55 million, heaven is releasing wisdom, protection, and divine guidance to ensure your wealth multiplies and remains secure. No thief, no betrayal, no unexpected disaster will be able to touch what is coming to you. Archangel Michael says, you have cried out to heaven in silence, feeling unseen and unheard. Every one of those cries reached the throne of God. They became powerful seeds that have now grown into a harvest beyond imagination. In the invisible realm, angels are celebrating this release. Trumpets sound, banners of victory are raised, and your name is spoken with honor. The heavens rejoice because a long-standing battle over your destiny has finally been won. Archangel Michael says, this blessing will position you as a beacon of light, a carrier of divine wealth meant to bless others. Your testimony will ignite faith in countless souls, proving that heaven's power cannot be stopped. Type Amen to get blessing 7878. From tonight onward, you will see signs confirming this word is true. Unexpected deposits, messages from unknown sources, opportunities that defy logic, all these will begin unfolding quickly. These are not coincidences, they are heavenly fingerprints marking your path. Archangel Michael says, the hour of divine proof is near. At 9 p.m., a spiritual earthquake will shake your life, collapsing every wall of limitation and making way for a flood of blessings. The sound of chains breaking will echo in your spirit as freedom finally arrives. I see you standing in awe as documents, approvals, and transactions flow effortlessly in your favor. The money will come through channels you never imagined, and it will be more than enough to transform your entire future. Archangel Michael says, this is the moment heaven has been waiting for. Do not fear, do not hesitate. Simply receive with open hands what has already been declared yours forever. Type Amen to get blessing 5050. Archangel Michael says, the divine courtroom has reached its final decision and stamped your destiny with a seal that cannot be broken. The scroll of abundance with your name carved into its golden surface has been rolled out, and every angel in the heavenly council is rejoicing. This $55 million blessing is no longer pending, it is fully authorized and irreversible. Even as the world outside seems calm, in the unseen realm there is thunderous movement. Armies of angels are marching toward your life with chests of wealth, documents of victory, and crowns of honor that will sit upon your head. Every step they take shakes the earth as they bring forth the blessing ordained for you. Archangel Michael says, "The time of delays, denials, and disappointments is now completely destroyed. I have pierced the darkness with my sword of light, cutting away every barrier that ever stood between you and your rightful inheritance. The spiritual vault has opened, and the treasures inside are rushing out to find you. This blessing will break chains not only for you but for everyone connected to you. Your family, your children, your lineage will never know the struggles you once endured. This miracle is generational. It will echo through time, ensuring your name remains forever tied to divine abundance." Type Amen to get blessing 9999. From this night onward, every power that worked against you will be forced to surrender. Those who scheme to block your wealth will watch helplessly as heaven elevates you above them. They will know that this is not human achievement but divine intervention. Archangel Michael says, "You will step into a realm of favor where resources chase you, doors open automatically, and miracles flow endlessly. This blessing will come so fast and so powerfully that you will stand in awe, unable to fully comprehend the magnitude of what has happened. I see massive golden gates swinging open for you. Behind them lies a future filled with influence, security, and supernatural provision. Your name will be written on high towers of victory, never to be erased or forgotten." Archangel Michael says, "This moment has been ordained from the beginning of time. Even before you were born, heaven knew the hour would come when you would rise above every struggle and walk boldly into your true inheritance." Type Amen to get blessing 3434. As the clock moves closer to 9 p.m., the angelic host grows louder in celebration. Trumpets blast, heavenly choirs sing, and beams of divine light descend toward you. The entire spiritual realm is aligned to witness this historic transfer of wealth. Archangel Michael says, "Prepare your heart, for this blessing will not only meet your needs, it will overwhelm them. You will be positioned as a vessel of light, a carrier of divine abundance sent to transform lives and bring hope to the world. Your days of begging, waiting, and fighting alone are over. The heavens have declared your victory final and permanent. Every shadow of the past is burning away as divine glory rests upon your life." Archangel Michael says, "This is more than a miracle. This is a supernatural awakening of destiny. You will never again walk in darkness or fear because the power of heaven has clothed you in unstoppable favor." Type Amen to get blessing 5656. From this moment, wealth will flow to you as naturally as rivers to the ocean. The more you give, the more heaven will multiply. Your life will become a fountain of blessings, unstoppable and eternal. Archangel Michael says, "Your name will be known in places you've never set foot. It will be spoken with honor and reverence, for everyone will know that divine hands have lifted you high. No force in existence can lower what heaven has raised. I see you stepping onto a platform of glory, surrounded by light, with angels standing guard on every side. The sound of victory bells is ringing endlessly, announcing to the universe that your struggle has ended forever. Archangel Michael says, at 9 p.m. tonight, the supernatural transfer will be completed, and from that moment forward, your life will never return to what it once was. This is your eternal breakthrough. Type Amen to get blessing 2121. Archangel Michael says, the final hour has arrived. The spiritual clock is almost striking the destined moment, and heaven is fully awake, prepared to deliver everything promised to you. I can see the glowing beams of divine wealth descending like rivers of gold from the heavenly throne, moving directly toward your life. The angels are no longer standing still, they are moving with force and precision. Some carry sealed heavenly contracts with your name written in eternal light. Others hold treasures, keys, and vault codes that will unlock doors no human could ever open for you. Archangel Michael says, you have reached the turning point of your destiny. There will be no return to lack, no return to suffering, no return to silent cries for help. The heavens have rewritten your story, and tonight, the entire earth will witness what divine intervention looks like. Your financial destiny is no longer delayed. What should have taken decades will now unfold within hours. This is why spiritual winds are blowing fiercely around you right now. Heaven is pushing every obstacle out of your way. Type Amen to get blessing 4141. From this moment, chains are breaking worldwide. Connections you thought were lost forever are being restored. People who owe you blessings are suddenly remembering your name, compelled to send resources that belong to you. Archangel Michael says, this miracle will not be quiet. It will thunder across every realm. Documents of wealth will arrive, calls of breakthrough will come, and the divine number $55 million will manifest as heaven's final seal of victory over your life. I see you rising above storms that once threatened to drown you. Your enemies will not understand how you moved from battle to breakthrough in a single night. They will not know it was not human power but angelic intervention that changed everything. Archangel Michael says, even as you read these words, the transfer has already begun. Invisible chains of gold are binding this wealth to your destiny, ensuring that no one can take it away from you. Type Amen to get blessing 3535. The heavenly gates are wide open, and divine light floods the path ahead of you. You will see signs of supernatural confirmation before the night ends, dreams, visions, and divine encounters that affirm what is unfolding. Archangel Michael says, prepare to hear news that will make your spirit tremble with joy. This is not just money being sent to you, this is a total restoration of honor, power, and divine favor. The battle over your name in spiritual courts has ended. Heaven has ruled in your favor permanently. Everything stolen is being returned multiplied, and every curse is now transformed into overflowing blessings. Archangel Michael says, you are stepping into a life of divine royalty. Your crown has been forged in the fires of your trials, and now heaven is placing it upon your head in triumph. Type Amen to get blessing 2828. From tonight onward, the ground beneath you is no longer ordinary, it is blessed, sacred, chosen. Every step you take will open doors, release miracles, and shift atmospheres around you. Your presence will carry heavenly authority. Archangel Michael says, "The miracle is not coming, it has arrived." At 9 p.m., the heavens will thunder with confirmation, and you will feel an unshakable shift in your spirit. This is the sound of destiny fully unlocking. I see a future where your life is unrecognizable from this moment. Mansions, properties, and treasures will not be dreams but living realities. Divine wealth will flow through you like a mighty river, never to run dry. Archangel Michael says, "Your legacy begins now." Generations will speak of this moment when heaven's abundance touched your life and forever changed your destiny. This is your eternal blessing. Type Amen to get blessing 9090. Archangel Michael says, "The heavens are roaring with anticipation as the clock nears the sacred moment of 9 p.m. The golden streams of divine wealth are no longer distant, they are swirling around you now, wrapping your spirit in unstoppable power. The air is thick with supernatural energy, vibrating with the sound of victory that cannot be silenced. From the throne of light, the final command has been released. Angelic messengers are flying faster than lightning, carrying sealed heavenly instructions that no earthly force can alter. These instructions contain your name, your destiny, and the divine transfer of $55 million that has been locked for this exact moment in time. Archangel Michael says, "I have drawn my flaming sword and planted it in the ground before you." This sword is the eternal marker that no darkness will ever again cross your path. It splits the old season of struggle from the new season of unending abundance. Even now, chains are shattering, debts are vanishing, and unseen financial gates are opening with a sound that echoes across realms. This is no imagination, this is a divine earthquake shaking the foundations of your life and replacing them with everlasting wealth. Type Amen to get blessing 4747. The final angelic procession has begun. I see ranks of warriors of light carrying golden chests filled with treasures that have waited centuries to reach your hands. They march with thunderous steps, and every step tears down walls that once stood between you and your destiny. Archangel Michael says, "When the divine bell strikes 9 p.m., the release will happen all at once. You will not have to wait, you will not have to wonder, it will be a flood so mighty that your spirit will tremble in awe of heaven's power. This blessing will carry supernatural signs, sudden messages, calls from unexpected sources, and unexplainable shifts in your surroundings. These are divine fingerprints marking the arrival of the heavenly decree." Archangel Michael says, "Every enemy that laughed at you, mocked you, or declared you finished will witness your rise. They will not understand how you crossed from nothing to overflowing riches, because no human logic can explain what heaven has done." Type Amen to get blessing 5757. From the highest courts of the spirit realm, your victory is being announced like a trumpet blast. Golden scrolls are being unrolled, displaying your name beside seals of divine inheritance that no one can revoke. The angels are singing hymns of triumph, filling the skies with radiant light that covers your destiny. Archangel Michael says, "This moment is not only about wealth, it is about transformation." You are stepping into a realm where fear cannot touch you, lack cannot find you, and darkness cannot stand in your presence. Your life will be a testimony that heaven's timing is perfect. For years it felt delayed, but now, you will see that every second of waiting was preparing you for this exact miracle. The impact will not only lift you but will break generational curses forever. Archangel Michael says, after tonight, no door will ever be closed to you again. The power of this blessing will remain with you, multiplying, expanding, and elevating you to heights no enemy can ever reach. Type Amen to get blessing 6363, and now, the final minutes are passing. The heavens grow silent in reverence, the earth stands still, and time itself bends to the command of the divine decree. As the last second strikes 9 p.m., the floodgates burst open with unstoppable force. Archangel Michael says, "Behold your miracle, it descends like golden fire, surrounding you with light and placing $55 million into your hands." The atmosphere trembles as angels stand guard, ensuring no thief can approach and no darkness can touch this gift. Tears will flow, your spirit will shake, and your heart will know beyond all doubt that heaven itself has moved for you. From this night forward, your destiny is transformed forever, and the wealth will never depart from your house. Archangel Michael says, "Rise now as the chosen one of heaven. Walk boldly into your divine inheritance, for the battle is over, the blessing is sealed, and your new life of eternal abundance has begun." Type Amen to get blessing 77777. Archangel Michael says, as the heavenly gates remain open, the miracle that has just descended does not stop at $55 million. This is only the beginning of a never-ending flow that will continue to chase you for the rest of your life. I see rivers of gold, silver, and treasures of unimaginable worth pouring into your destiny from all directions. Even after 9 p.m. has passed, the angelic forces remain stationed around you like unmovable pillars of light. Their swords blaze in divine fire, ensuring that no darkness will ever approach your newfound blessing. Every attempt to block your wealth from growing further will now turn into a stepping stone for even greater victories. Archangel Michael says, tonight's miracle has shaken the spiritual and earthly realms alike. Leaders, banks, and global powers have unknowingly shifted in alignment with heaven's command. From this moment forward, doors that were never meant to open will now swing wide without effort. This blessing will continue multiplying. Businesses will rise under your name, lands will be granted to you, and wealth streams from faraway nations will recognize your light. What has been activated tonight cannot be reversed by time, man, or any spiritual force. Type Amen to get blessing 88888. From this day, you will live under an open heaven. Rain of prosperity will fall daily upon your life, watering seeds of abundance that will sprout faster than human logic can explain. The ground you walk on will become fertile with opportunity and divine favor. Archangel Michael says, even as you sleep, angels will be working. Deals will be signed, wealth will be transferred, and solutions to lifelong struggles will manifest without struggle. Your name is now a heavenly magnet for resources and opportunities. No more nights of worry. No more silent prayers asking for survival. You have entered the realm of supernatural overflow, where blessings chase you down and miracles multiply upon arrival. Archangel Michael says, every financial curse is permanently broken. Every chain of poverty has dissolved into dust, never to reform again. You are now clothed in divine royalty that can never be stripped away. Type Amen to get blessing 99999. I see visions of the future where your wealth builds hospitals, shelters, schools, and entire communities transformed by your hand. People from nations you have never seen will rise and call you blessed. They will know that only heaven could have brought such transformation through you. Archangel Michael says, with great wealth comes heavenly wisdom. Angels will walk with you daily, guiding every decision, ensuring that this fortune grows and impacts millions. You will never face confusion or misdirection again. This miracle is a sign that your time of divine leadership has begun. Thrones of influence await you, and crowns of authority will rest upon your head. Kings and queens of this world will seek your counsel, drawn by the light of your destiny. Archangel Michael says, this moment has changed history. Generations ahead will live in freedom and wealth because of what heaven has delivered to you tonight. The world will never forget this divine turning point. Type Amen to get blessing 60606. Even as this message concludes, the supernatural movement continues endlessly. Angelic watchmen remain stationed in every financial gate linked to your name. They are blocking thieves, silencing liars, and exposing every hidden hand that once tried to rob you. Archangel Michael says, you are now untouchable. Darkness cannot approach your destiny, for I, Michael, have sealed it with fire. Anyone who dares to hinder you will fall under divine judgment and flee from your presence. Your house will overflow with treasures, your barns with harvests, and your tables with endless provision. This is not temporary, this is your permanent state under heavenly law. Archangel Michael says, from this day until your final breath and beyond, abundance will surround you like the air you breathe. Heaven's gates will remain open forever, pouring blessings that grow brighter and larger with each passing moment. Type Amen to get blessing 44444. Archangel Michael says, the spiritual tides are still rising higher and higher, even after the mighty release that has already transformed your life. The flow of wealth is not slowing, it is accelerating, becoming an unstoppable river that sweeps away every last remnant of scarcity. Even the roots of old struggles buried deep in your history are being pulled out and destroyed permanently. I see divine treasuries, vast and shimmering with eternal light, still unlocking one after another. Each heavenly vault contains blessings specifically prepared for you: lands, properties, royalties, inheritance streams that generations before you could not access. Now, heaven has deemed you worthy and prepared to handle it all with divine wisdom and strength. Archangel Michael says, angels of expansion are spreading across your future timeline. They are planting seeds of wealth in moments yet to come, ensuring that your abundance is not just for now but multiplies for decades ahead. This is a perpetual flow of divine prosperity that no human hand can ever stop. Even the systems of this world, markets, businesses, and governments, are unknowingly aligning to serve your destiny. Contracts you never signed are being rewritten with your name. Forgotten promises are resurfacing with multiplied returns. Everything heaven releases will arrive swiftly and remain protected forever. Type Amen to get blessing 12121. Your spirit will feel lighter than ever before. The weight of uncertainty is lifted, replaced with a glow of divine confidence. When you step into places where you were once rejected, they will now open their doors wide, honoring your arrival. Archangel Michael says, every financial chain that bound your family for generations has shattered completely. This miracle is rewriting not only your life but the destiny of everyone connected to your bloodline. The legacy of struggle ends with you tonight. Streams of opportunity will now flow toward you without end. Wealth will no longer be a dream you chase, it will become your permanent reality. Nations will recognize your name, and divine favor will travel ahead of you wherever you go. Archangel Michael says, miracles will not stop after tonight. The first wave of $55 million is only the opening act of heaven's greater plan. There is still more to be revealed, more to be poured out, and more to be multiplied. Type Amen to get blessing 22222. Even as you rest, heaven's activity will not pause. Angelic scribes are still signing decrees of abundance. Heavenly messengers are still flying to every corner of the earth to secure opportunities that belong to you. The work of blessing you has become a non-stop divine operation. Archangel Michael says, tomorrow when you rise, you will feel the difference in the atmosphere around you. Peace, power, and favor will walk with you tangibly. People will sense your divine covering and treat you with reverence without knowing why. The miracle will spill over into every aspect of your life: health, relationships, influence, and joy will flourish as never before. It is impossible for this blessing to touch only your finances. It transforms everything about who you are and how the world sees you. Archangel Michael says, even distant lands will know of this transformation. You will travel with divine authority, carrying light that changes cities and nations. Wherever you go, wealth will follow like a shadow that cannot leave. Type Amen to get blessing 33333. This blessing is not silent, it speaks loudly in the Spirit. It declares to every realm that you are chosen, protected, and unstoppable. Even before you arrive in new places, heaven's favor will prepare the ground for your victory. Archangel Michael says, every prayer you thought was unanswered has been stored in heaven like precious jewels. Tonight, those jewels have been poured out upon you, showering your life with divine responses that exceed your imagination. The throne of heaven has not just released wealth, it has shifted your entire position in the spiritual hierarchy. Angels now move at your command, and heavenly armies respond to your words with immediate action. Archangel Michael says, this is the fulfillment of a divine covenant that can never be broken. What begins tonight will not end. It is the eternal signature of heaven upon your destiny, marking you as a carrier of endless blessings. Type Amen to get blessing 55555. Archangel Michael says, the heavens are still rejoicing. The divine music of victory has not faded, it grows louder, echoing across realms as your destiny is celebrated by legions of angels. Every star in the sky tonight is shining brighter because the universe itself recognizes this sacred moment of transformation in your life. Even as the $55 million miracle has descended, waves of divine wealth are continuing to roll in behind it. These are not one-time gifts, they are streams of eternal abundance that will never dry up. With every new dawn, fresh provisions will appear, guided directly into your hands by unseen angelic forces. Archangel Michael says, the legacy of your name is now carved into heavenly stone. Generations to come will live under the shadow of your blessing, never knowing the chains of poverty that once existed. Your lineage will be known as a dynasty of light, wealth, and unshakable divine favor. I see crowns being placed on your head, not just one, but many, each representing influence, leadership, and authority in realms you have not yet imagined. From this moment, when you speak, doors will move, mountains will fall, and miracles will manifest instantly. Type Amen to get blessing 66666. This is not only a financial turning point, it is the unveiling of your true purpose. Heaven has entrusted you with resources to heal, restore, and elevate countless souls trapped in darkness. You will be a lighthouse, guiding many toward hope and divine transformation. Archangel Michael says, the spiritual army assigned to you has been permanently increased. More angels, more guardians, more messengers now surround you than ever before. They will walk with you through every new venture, ensuring your path remains untouched by evil. Even your dreams will change. They will become windows of revelation, showing you future victories and divine assignments. You will no longer wonder what your next step should be. Heaven will reveal every move in perfect clarity. Archangel Michael says, tonight's decree has shifted universal laws in your favor. Time, resources, and opportunities will now bend toward you, accelerating your rise beyond human comprehension. Type Amen to get blessing 77788. From this night forward, every breath you take will draw miracles closer. Each word you speak will carry divine authority that reshapes reality. The atmosphere around you has been permanently altered by heavenly fire.